I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, peoples? How you doing? It is a great day. I'm so very excited because I have Seth Blanken on the show today, and he has a lot of books. Look now, wait. I have to back up. On our morning show, we've been talking about the reward system. Okay. You do something, you reward yourself. You do something, you reward. This brings on that positive mindset we've been talking about all week. And Seth has it down packed. He's rewarding himself with this show. You don't want to go anywhere because we have the author's edition coming up right now.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back to the show. So this is the author's edition of Dream Chasers Radio, and I have Seth Blanken on the show today. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how is everybody? How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Seth?
I am blessed and great to be here. This is a gift to myself. Tonight is the first night, or today is the first night of Hanukkah. So this is a gift to myself to help me promote my books, but just to even get this far.
Oh my gosh, Seth. Yes, it is the first night of Hanukkah, and this is your first gift. You have 7 more, brother.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll get gifted by all of the people that tune into you, and this will be an amazing opportunity.
Right. So let's go back a little bit because I know that this has been a road for you. What has a journey been like for you, and how did these books come about?
So, back in the 90s, so I've now dated myself a little bit. I dated myself a little bit. I lived in Los Angeles and was working there in the TV, movie, entertainment business, and noticed how things were being written. Stuff I worked on, I was behind the scenes, and it was like, I could do better. I can write better than this. There's got to be something better. And came up with the idea of a bigger story that was written like episodes. So they'd be small books, quick reads, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, like you got on a TV show. And at the end, there would just be this, oh, maybe there's a connection, and bam, there's my connection. Um, and put these together, this whole idea back in the 90s. And then I wrote the initial book that turned into 3 books um, in 96. And it could never find any producers I knew. They'd be like, yeah, we won't give you money. We like you. We won't give you money. And any stunt people I knew, they went, yeah, we like you, Seth, but we're not going to put ourselves on the line for the craziness you write. So come back to us when you come up with something less slightly crazy. So I tabled it. And then this summer, the summer of 23, I figured it's time. Let's write them down. They wouldn't look good as comic books. They wouldn't, or any type of graphic novel. The graphics that we have now, even with AI and virtual reality, wouldn't really do it. Um, it's best if it's whatever you come up with in your head of how you see it looking. So I'm a technical writer, IT world, federal contractor, and I figure I do writing all day long, all the time. Why not do it for fun? Started in June with actually my first book, this one here, Project Cipher, which opens this overall monster story. There's sci-fi in this, a little conspiracy theory, but mainly sci-fi. And it's fun, it's easy, and it's less than 75 pages. Um, and that starts the journey. And then I came up with what becomes the book series that I wrote in 96. I actually wrote down. This is the first one, Project Locations. It then goes to uh, Project Pi Creatures. Oh, there we go. Creatures. And then ends here in Project Pi Atlantis. This is future based. It's a female lead character, And it's what happens. It's actually based in the year 2136 when Halley's Comet comes back around. That's actually a real timeline. I actually did a lot of studying. For locations, all the places are real places. And the same with Project Cipher. The only thing that connects those two is nothing, just the word project. All the places in it are 100% real places. You can find them on the map or Google Earth or whatever. Um, and so I put those together and wrote those out. And then to kind of culminate it, I put together this four chambers. This is actually the thickest book. It's 136 pages. It's the thickest book I've ever written. Everything else is less than 100. And the second book to it is this Four Chambers Destruction. Um, and in doing so, the reason it's 136 pages is because these three titles are made up of six books and have one thing in common. So you have your numbers of 1, 3, and 6. And I made the book, that first book, Four Chambers, 136 pages, because this is one giant puzzle. There's one thing that connects six books that make up three titles. And if you can figure out what the connection is, and you can be in contact with me, because I am on Amazon and on Instagram under my name, I'll actually put you into another book. Yeah, I want to engage people to actually communicate with me. What do you think the answer is? And if you get it right, I'll put you in a book. I'll make you a main character. Um, I actually just finished another series that I wrote, and I've written all three books in 45 days. Um, yeah, and it involved uh, two former managers who are friends, and a former supervisor. And I made up my own federal agency because of it. Just so I could, yeah, I made up my own federal agency. Why not? It's creative writing.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my
and
gosh.
again, everything is written like it's an episode of a TV show, but you don't get the long drawn out on this day, but you get thrown right into it, like right at it. Um, People's attention spans are short now, so I don't want to take up time with extra words. You're right as it starts. You're right there in the moment. Kind of like 24 was that very first season. Every episode opened and Jack Bauer's at the worst minute of that hour. Same idea.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Well,
yeah.
okay, so wait, I have to go back a little bit. Back in the 90s, you said you wrote these and people rejected you and you kind of shelved it, put it aside. Did you regret the time of shelving it? Would you have been better
No,
off putting it out then, or are you better off doing that now?
I'm better doing it now because I've learned so much more about writing and watching society kind of move around and how it's done. I mean, the pandemic was horrible for everybody on lots and lots of levels, right? Everyone
Yeah.
agrees.
Oh yeah.
But in this case, it made my career better because I work remote, which I love. And it sounds odd. But as a technical writer in federal contracting, you don't need me in an office all day long bugging you. You need me away from you. Um, so here's my chance to write when
Sorry.
I'm bored at home
Yeah.
and like that. So and watching social media and then watching, and I don't care if you're red team or blue team, I'm on the purple team. Um, take it however you want. I think conspiracy theories are interesting, sometimes a little funny, and sci-fi has gone a million different directions. So here was my chance to take everything I thought then and make it work for it now
Mm,
and
I love that.
sell it.
Yeah, I love that. Being patient to put these out, what was that like? It's just, I mean, patience is something that you learn, you know what I mean? And it's like something that was it hard? Or did you even just say forget about it? I'm not even gonna worry about it.
At times it was hard because I actually would go back and think and go, all right, I can tweak this and I can tweak that and I can, what if I move these around? And but you know what? These people over here said no, and these people over here said no, and the technology hasn't caught up with where my head is for how it should look. So I don't want to put it out and have it not work right. I remember comic books of the '80s. That's how old I am. Those are the comic books I had. So and I saw that artwork, but when I look at the artwork now of comic books, it doesn't fit. I thought of that. Well, I don't have that kind of capital to go get a comic book made. Let's just write it the way it is.
Mm.
So
I remember the
made it
80s.
work.
I remember I was alive in the 80s.
Yeah, me too. I graduated high school at the end of the '80s. Let's just put it that
I was 1990.
way. I was 1989.
Oh, you went a year before me. All my friends went a year
Yeah,
before me. Oh, it was so sad. I was stuck with all the people that I didn't like. Almost all. I liked a few of them. We can
that's
write
good.
stories about these guys. So you literally are ahead of your time. Being that you're ahead of your time, you have been rejected. And being rejected, you put things on the shelf, but now you're not doing that anymore. You're just going to go out and put it out there on a limb. You're writing it like you want to write it. You're doing it like you want to do it. How does that feel?
It feels awesome because um, it allows me the opportunity to do it my way. And if you don't like my way, don't read it. Don't be a part of it. I don't. If no one buys these books, oh well. At the end of my day, oh well. And I say oh well because oh well. I'm not right. I wrote them for me, and somewhere out there, someone's gonna like them. It's inevitable.
It
It
definitely
could
is.
be tomorrow, or it could be in 5 years. And Amazon doesn't care; they'll just leave it out there.
Yeah, they will. Yes, they
It-
will.
but hopefully, someone likes them sooner than later. I mean, I wrote them as paperbacks. I'm gonna. They're small. It's not working. They're size 6 by 9, so
Right.
they're like old school paperbacks, like real
Hmm.
paperbacks, and they're thin.
So you can roll
If
them up like we used to do with our books.
roll it up,
Roll it up.
roll it up. And that's the thick one at 136 pages, right?
That's what I used to
So
do. I
you could
used to roll it up
roll it
and put
up.
it in my backpack.
You can roll. Okay, well, here's the thin one. Here's the last one, and you can roll it up.
There
And I
you
don't
go.
have them there. I have them listed on Amazon, minus whatever Amazon does, for $20. So it's not like they cost a ton. If you lose a big, thick book that you buy on Amazon, okay, you're going to be mad at yourself. Or if it gets wet and the pages, whatever, you're going to be mad at yourself. If you lose one of these, all right, you're going to probably be mad at yourself a little bit, but you didn't lose a 200, 300 page thick book. You lost a less than 100-page quick read book. So, and then I also have no foul language. I have no direct violence. Um, because I have a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old daughter. And um, I wanted it so that children of their ages could read these books and not have in them what they can turn on the news and turn on any streaming channel and go get anyways. Wanting them to have something. It's there is there's action and there's things that happen, but I also put it out there so you get the beginning of it and then I turn that part of it off and write something else, and now your brain is going and finishes what happens because I don't have to have it.
Right.
um, there's a part of one of the books that owls come about and giant old birds come about and take people away and you hear them scream, and I don't come back to that.
Right.
Did they live? Don't know. Did they die? Don't know. Good luck.
Yeah. Use your imagination, right?
Use your imagination.
Yeah. That is
So
beautiful.
I'm all about that.
You know what I'm loving? I'm loving the fact that you literally said, you know what? Oh well. Because ultimately people get so hung up on what other people believe and think. When you get to our age, who cares? Like, oh well. You don't like it? Okay.
Uh,
You like it? Okay. It's like I did this for me because at the end of the day, you have to reward yourself and you have to do what you're supposed to do in life. Otherwise, you become miserable. What would have happened if you never did this? If you never put your books out, how would you have felt?
I wouldn't have felt anything. I would have had a sense of loss that I never took this step and gave myself this opportunity to expand my horizons and do this. Um, and no one would have known except for my kids at some point, later on when I passed and gone, why didn't they ever put these out? Well, you can't say that now. There might be something when that comes, but right now it's there. Actually, my younger daughter told me the other day, Dad, why don't you just combine like the Project Pi series, that's the three books. Why don't you combine it all into one book? And I showed her the cover. I went, there's three different covers, there's three colors. Yes, there's triangles because it's the idea of pi. Like, it's
Right.
not the equation, it's the symbol. Okay. Um, there's three different the covers say what it is. They're different colored. Each triangle has a different thing that's about what's in that particular book. So you can't put it all onto one cover. I'd have to make a whole new cover, and the cover is what pulls you into it. I didn't read Iron Man comic books. I didn't like Iron Man very much. The old school 80s Iron Man. I didn't. I didn't like and the covers were cool. I didn't like the Fantastic Four unless Doc Doom was on the cover. Unless the villain Doctor Doom was on the cover, I didn't read it. I liked him. I didn't like the rest of them. I didn't read Silver Surfer because although I love surfing, a silver guy on a surfboard going through the galaxy, didn't care. X-Men was always fun. Captain America was always fun. It always drew me because of the artwork. I have my covers be interesting to hopefully draw you wanting to read them.
Mm.
If or it doesn't work anymore. But when there were records, another
Uh-huh.
dated thing, the
No, actually,
artwork.
records are making a big comeback. I got a bunch of them and I got a record player.
Okay, then records used to have great artwork put out there. And even if you didn't necessarily listen to that music, you at least could appreciate the artwork that there was. Again, I make my covers art so that it draws you to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
like I said,
love
I want people to read. I want people to read these. I want people to tell me what you think of it.
I
I
love
really
that.
do.
I want to
I,
see the
I want to know
covers
what you think.
now.
I
You
want
gotta
to know
show
what you
me.
think.
You
If you
gotta send
like
me
them,
covers.
I'll send you the books.
What? Okay,
I'll
yeah, then
send you
I
the
can show
books.
people the covers. Definitely look out for that. Definitely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And like I
But
said,
you didn't
all
like
my
the
stuff is
Silver
on
Surfer?
Amazon.
I have to stop you. You did not like the Silver Surfer? I mean, I liked them all. I liked all the books. I read them because I loved comics. So it wasn't always. So I'm kind of maybe different where I don't care what's on the cover. I just want to read it and then make that determination if I like it or not. So I'm like a book nerd or something. I don't know. But anyway, I like to read the book and then determine if I like it. Covers to me are kind of yeah, they're great, but they hardly ever dictate what's inside. You know what I mean?
It's because people don't think. I think old school like how I grew up. So if my cover draws you in, then I win. Otherwise, you're reading a description on a website and you don't know if you're going to like the thing or not.
Right. Wow. Well, I guess I'm a
I mean,
nerd.
Amazon's great and I love it. I love
Me
Amazon.
too.
I buy from them. I buy from them. All these books are on Amazon. I'm on Instagram, and like I said, I want to hear from everybody, whether you like it or you hate it. Still want to hear from you. If you hate it, tell me why you hate it. What did I not get right that you don't like? That'll make me a better writer for the next book. And even if you get it and get it right, what the connection is, even if you hate it, and I'll still put you in a book.
There you go.
If you get the connection part right.
You know, it's like, how would I say this? You are an inspiration because a lot of people are so scared to put that out there. They're so scared of people judging them and giving back that feedback that not necessarily they would like. You know what I mean? That criticism, but you welcome it. And I love that because you can become better if you do receive that. If you do put these things out there, you can become better. It is a reward for you to understand what people are thinking so that you can be better off, doing what you're doing and kind of tweak it for the future. That's wonderful.
You can't get better if you don't know it's not what I did wrong. It's where I need to tweak to get better.
Correct.
Because of what I do work wise, I've said for a really long time, it's black ink on white paper. Even in being on laptops, there's still black ink on a white sheet of paper, technically. If I have editors and they've told me, here's what you did wrong, they're not coming after me, Seth Blanken. They're coming after what I've written. And they're only doing that to make it better because it has to go to the whatever federal agency I'm working with or cybersecurity for a major healthcare organization or whatever. Well, if I can take that and not get my feelings hurt and learn from those experiences, then why not use that example of being helped to do better with my own stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Seth, I hope I receive these books before I put this out, but if I don't, it's okay because I'm going to go ahead and do an opening at the post office anyway, because I can't wait to receive these books to see your covers. Because now you got me. Now you got me. Now it's not even about the book, it's about the cover. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put them in the mail tomorrow.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes,
You'll
yes.
have you'll have them before Christmas.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing. Seth, thank you. Thank you so much. You said these books are on Amazon, but where else can people find you besides Amazon?
So they're all listed on Amazon. Just the easiest, simplest place to have it. I'm on Facebook under my name. I'm on Instagram under my name. Um, but the only place to buy them is on Amazon.
Okay, I got you.
Just
But people can
because
reach out to you.
people can. There's also an ebook on Amazon if you don't want the hard book
Okay.
as well or soft cover. And should I give people my email address or
No, no, but your Instagram, please. Your
uh,
Instagram is Blanken.
Seth
Blank.
Blank? Hang on, I have to pull it up. But yeah, you can find me Seth Blanken on Instagram.
Okay. So if we were to pull it up, what would it say? So that way I know and I can put it in the description box.
I'm pulling it up now. Uh, I guess under my story. It just says my name, Seth Blanken.
Awesome.
It says Seth underscore dude underscore Blanken.
Oh, Seth, dude. I like that.
Seth dude. Well, I'm a big Lebowski fan, and well, the dude does abide.
Hello.
So,
Well, thank you, Seth,
uh,
so much for being on the show. It's been such a pleasure having you. I can't wait to get the books in the mail and then I can just like do my whole thing. But I just absolutely love it. And I can't wait to put it in my library so I can read it. All of them.
well, I look forward to that. And when I actually have the ninth cover done for the when I have the ninth cover done, because there are two other books that are on Amazon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's called
Almost.
National. It's called National Counteraction Agency. It's the agency that I created for a
Uh-huh.
book. And then there's one called Yuri's After Pill. It's also what I created.
Uh-huh.
There's a third book coming. And when that is done, I'll make sure you have that. Hopefully, that'll be up by Christmas. But either way, I'll make sure you have all of them. And I'd love to do this with you again. You're awesome to talk to, and you're
Oh,
so inspirational.
oh, thank you. But wait, wait, wait. What was the one thing that you said that if they got it, they can be in the next issue?
If you get what the connection is on the first six books, which is Project Cipher, Project Pi, and Four Chambers. Those are the three titles: Project Cipher, Project Pi, and Four Chambers. If you get what the connection is, and you let me know, and then obviously, let me know because you got to off of this great opportunity I've had talking to Yaya. I will put you as a major character in my next book series, which I'm already starting to put together, which is going to be uh, starting off in Virginia Beach, uh, based on the King Neptune statue, all
Nice.
sci-fi.
Oh, sci-fi.
So,
I love sci-fi.
all
You
sci-fi.
have got to be kidding me. I love sci-fi. Like I love sci-fi. I am a sci-fi girl. I am. I'm a sci-fi girl. I love it. So I can't wait to get these. So okay, Seth,
So,
thank you. Thank you. And we're gonna
thank
be putting
you.
that opportunity and the Instagram where you could reach out so that you could tell him and kind of, you got to read the books in order to get get the connection. Okay, guys. You got to read the
It's
books to
it's
get the
it,
connection.
it's obvious if you read all three. If you read all the books, you'll go, "Oh, duh, it's that.
Mm.
It's right there." Well, if you tell me what right there is, you're in my next book.
There you go. There you go. And if you've ever wanted to be a character in a book, the main character, not just a character, not like, somebody that's in passing. No, you are the man or the woman. You need to go ahead and take this into consideration. All right. I'm going to put that link in the
All
description
right.
box so that you guys can go ahead and check this out for yourself. And remember, this is, it's a time limit on this because if somebody gets it before you, then that's it. You're done.
No, I'm not gonna. My goal is to write 12. I see to write 12 books in 24. In 2024 is to write 12 books,
Wow.
and I'm starting the design of the next book series now. So
You better hurry up. All right, we got to move it. All right, guys, let's go.
I'm gonna move it.
We gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. We gotta go because we gotta read books. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Seth, again so much. I can't wait to have you back on the show, but most of all, I can't wait to get my stuff in the mail because I'm a big mail girl here.
Putting it in the mail. Putting it on the mail tomorrow.
Awesome, thank you, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different, and until next time, guys, bye. Hey guys, it's Yaya Diamond of Dream Chasers Radio, and we have a key. We got a key. Let's go ahead and open up 26 and find out what we got. Oh, it's the books. So he said he would be sending me the books. And we had him on the show the other day. And here are the books. Woo-hoo. Oh my gosh. So Project Cipher, Project Locations, Project Creator, Project Atlantis, Four Chambers, and Four Chambers Destruction. And guess who's going to be in the next book as a character? Me. Woo! All right, so we got some reading to do, guys. Thank you so much for sending these in, Seth, and let me get to it. See you soon.